Hi there, it's Betsy-Morgan, the psychic teacher. It's wonderful to be with you. Today, what I'd like to talk about is one of the 4 most asked questions. It's very interesting to me that the first question is, how can I find my right relationship? That's asked the most. And then, how can I make more income? And then, the question that I want to talk about today, how can I find my life purpose? And the 4th question is, how can I find more God? I think that's kind of funny that that's the order of seeming importance, but you know what? We do identify a lot with this body, and thus we identify with being human. But I want you to know that the answer to all of those questions is find God first, and these other things flow in and or aren't so important anymore. When we find the peace and the joy of the divine I am, by whatever name, religion or non-religion you want to call it, there is something so beautiful that these other equations take a back seat. And yet, I do want to address how can I find my life purpose, because adds a lot of joy, doesn't it? So, in finding your life purpose, I want you to know that you're actually born with it. It's embedded in your heart, and it is coming from your soul. Your soul's nature is very natural in its giving to you clues of what your purpose is. And it's very easy. It's by finding your joy. However, what happens is when we are young, very often we are told not to look at ourselves. It's to take care of others and to be what others want us to be or expect us to be. And we're whipped, beaten, scolded into shape by different figures, whether it be teachers or parents or family members or friends. So we start to form this identity of who we should be, and we very often lose who we really are. So first of all, let's remember, your purpose is still within you. It's still there. And if you can take the time every day to do something good for yourself without guilt, do something good for yourself, whether it's go for a walk or have an ice cream cone or meditate, do yoga, whatever brings you fulfillment and joy. This is going to help you to love yourself more. And as you love yourself, you begin to shed all that dogma that's been forced upon you, where you feel guilty and you don't even know why you feel guilty. It's because other people forced what they wanted you to be on you. Let go and let God do its miracle through love. Love yourself. Even first thing in the morning, you might wake up and immediately you might have a worry like, oh my gosh, my taxes are due, or whatever it could be. Try your best to change that thought to, this is going to be an outstanding day. I may not consciously know how yet, but God has a plan for me, and that plan is good, and I look forward to living it. I live it fully, and I begin it right now. And then choose to look forward to something during your day, something. If you want to go pick a flower and put it in a beautiful little vase for yourself, do something that demonstrates self-love. You know, I kind of have a favorite saying. It's, I hope I get this right, it's not necessarily love people the way you want to be loved, but love other people the way they want to be loved. Because we all have a different love language. You've probably heard of that. Some people like words of affirmation, some gifts, some like to be touched. There's different ways to express love. I ask you, what is the love language you like to receive? and give it to yourself. Words of affirmation, talk good to yourself. If it's touch, hug yourself, get a massage, take a nice hot bath. Do something where you can feel the love that you know how to receive. If it's gifts, get yourself something. It doesn't have to be expensive, or it can be if you've got the budget for that. The key in finding your correct purpose in life is loving yourself. And as you love yourself, then you will notice it's easier to love others, and it's much easier to let go of any regrets or complaints that others may have against you, or it may feel that way. The more you love yourself, the more you will be able to excuse what others say or don't say, because you are in a place of inner peace and inner love. When you are loving yourself, then you can sit in a meditative position. It doesn't have to be long, and it doesn't have to be formal. Just close your eyes, take a nice relaxing breath, go into that beautiful heart of yours, even place your hands on your heart and say to yourself, who am I? What do I have fun doing? What would I like to be or do or have? And allow your imagination to run wild. Have fun with it. And then perhaps write it down. Why? Because when we're in a meditative state, we are beginning to use other parts of our brain or mind, and those parts may kind of disappear and vanish when we're back to this awake human and ego place. So write down your dreams and your fantasies. Who am I? What do I stand for? What do I love? What are my values? And what do I want more than anything? And then you will be able to begin to relocate your purpose. You know what happens? What great thing happens when you find your purpose? Then you can start making decisions and choices that reflect your purpose. Not someone else's purpose for you, but your purpose for yourself. Every choice you make has a result. Every decision you make has an outcome. And you want to have all of those lead you towards your life purpose. Why? Because then and only then, when you are living your purpose, will you truly be fulfilled. Will you know that your life has been lived for a reason that is good, that makes you happy, and will it make others happy, even if that's not your intention? By your living your purpose, you will improve the quality of the world. That's true. So I wish for you, for me, for all of us, that we love ourselves and that we allow that true life purpose to re-emerge and to marry into our consciousness, our conscious mind, with the courage to take action so that we can live a life of complete fulfillment, joy, and inner peace. That is spirituality. That is love. And that is being your God self. It's wonderful to be with you. If you would like to see a little more information about me, there is a way to do that. It's learningtochannel.org. I'll repeat that. learningtochannel.org. It's just a page of information about me and channeling and how you can even channel your life purpose if you want to. Great being with you, and I look forward, just as I always do, to next time being with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.